Deep in the lands of Zaron, the humans of Koopa Keep struggle to stay alive as they are attacked by the wicked drow elves of Larnia. Darkness falls as the humans beg their king to save them, a noble king known only as the Grand Wizard. For 1,000 years, the battle has been waged, with only the bravery of the Grand Wizard to protect his human followers. But even though the Wizard King is so undeniably cool, the drow elf armies continue their attacks. They seek the humans' most treasured relic, the Stick of Truth.
The game starts with Cartman giving a speech about the war between the Kingdom of Koopa Keep, KKK, and the elves for the Stick of Truth, a powerful artifact that gives whoever possesses it control of the whole universe. Then, the player creates his character, who recently moved to South Park along with his parents. His parents moved to get away from something that happened to him at their old town. To keep his mind away from it, his parents send him out to the street to make new friends.
I know it's a big change for all of us, but, son, do you remember why we moved to this quiet little mountain town? He doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember at all.
That's good he doesn't remember.
Sweetie, we want you to have lots of fun here. Why don't you go out and make some friends?
Play, son, like normal kids.
We've got some money for you on the kitchen counter, sweetie. Just be back before it gets dark.
As he walks along the street, the new kid comes across Butters fighting another kid dressed as an elf. The player scares the elf away and instantly becomes friends with Butters.
That's cheating! I'm gonna tell my mom!
Thanks, kid. I didn't realize he had a health potion. My name is Butters the Merciful. I'm a paladin. I live right next door to you. We should be friends.
Learning that Butters is also his next-door neighbor. Butters presents himself as a paladin and takes the new kid to Koopa Keep to meet the Grand Wizard, Eric Cartman, to join in the game. Cartman is the ruler of the KKK.
So, you are the new kid.
Oh, who's your new friend, Eric?
Shut up, Mom. Not now. Welcome to the Kingdom of Koopa Keep. Our weapon shop here is tended by Clyde, a level 14 warrior. Here you can see our massive stables, overseen by the level 9 ranger, Scott Malkinson, who has the power of diabetes. And here, of course, is the breathtaking and lovely Princess Kenny, the fairest maiden in all the kingdom. Don't ask why Kenny wanted to be a chick, it's just how he seems to be rolling right now.
Represented by humans, including Butters, Scott, Princess Kenny, and Clyde. Cartman asks the new kid for his name and, despite any name the player enters, Cartman names the character Douchebag.
Please tell us thy name. You entered Douchebag, is that correct? Very well, Douchebag. You will now choose a class. Fighter, Mage, Thief, or Jew. Friends.
Douchebag then has to choose one of 4 classes: Fighter, Mage, Thief, or Jew. After making his choice, Douchebag purchases a weapon and has his first fight against Clyde.
Would you like to see my wares, weary traveler? Perhaps you would like to hear tips and rumors for $2? I'm gonna kick your ass. Clyde, you have to wait your turn. That's lame. No, Clyde, it's like olden times. You have to wait your turn. Like in the Middle Ages, Clyde. I know it's lame, Clyde, but that's how we're fucking doing it. Alright, douchebag, bash Clyde's face in. Don't be shy.
After defeating him, Cartman reveals to Douchebag the Stick of Truth, an actual wood stick, which is what they are fighting for control of against the elves.
Ha ha ha! Dude, that was awesome! You were all like, beam, and Clyde was all like, nah. Okay, you prove yourself worthy, douchebag. Now come inside the war tent and I shall let you see the relic. Well, here it is. The reason why humans and elves are locked in a never-ending war. The relic for which human and elf are willing to die. The Stick of Truth.
As they talk, the elves attack Koopa Keep.
Alarm, alarm, alarm!
What is it?
The elves are attacking!
Oh my god! Defensive position!
Drow elves, fall back! Fall back, I say!
Yes! Awesome, dude! Take that, you asshole elves! Better luck next time!
With Douchebag's help, the elves are scared away. However, they manage to steal the stick and Cartman kicks Clyde out the game.
The Stick of Truth. The elves got it. That was your one goddamn job, Clyde! To guard the Stick of fucking Truth! Clyde, you are hereby banished from space and time!
as he was supposed to keep the stick safe. Cartman then tasks Douchebag to bring his top 3 warriors back to the KKK, Tweak Tweak, Tolkien Black, and Craig Tucker.
Douchebag, I want you to go out into the neighborhood and find my greatest warriors, Token, Tweak, and Craig. I'm texting their pictures to your personal inventory device now. But beware, the lands outside are full of marauding drow elves, monsters, and 6th graders. Be sure you're well equipped. Now go! And send my warriors here!
Tweak comes after Douchebag and Butters run an errand for him, getting a package from a pair of meth heads stationed at Kenny's garage. Tolkien goes after the boys manage to defeat the guard at the gate to his house. When they go to Craig's house, they find out that he is in detention at school. Cartman tasks Douchebag with rescuing him.
Don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you. It's me, Al Gore! You know, Al Gore, I'm super important. All right, look, I've detected some very strange activity in this area. I believe we are dealing with Man-Bear Pig. Yes, the Man-Bear Pig. I know you're scared, but I need help. Take these and place them in the location specified on the Man-Bear map, Pig. And now I'm going to make you my friend on Facebook. This is very prestigious. You have my email now, but don't give it out to anybody. I'm super serial. Hurry! We must know if Man-Bear Pig is here or not!
Douchebag and Butters have to fight Mr. Mackey's Ginger Hall monitors and manage to break Craig out of
Boobies.
school.
Must have. Must touch. Boobies.
After the whole army is gathered, the KKK receives news of the stick being in the hands of the Bard, a powerful level 10 elf that gets his powers from music.
Oh, Jesus, it's the Bard!
Prepare for battle, weaklings!
They launch an attack on the inn of the Giggling Donkey at Jimmy's house and confront the Bard.
Yeah, I can. I have the Stick of Truth, which means I control the universe, and I say holding the doorknob is okay. Ah! Can he do that?
He has the Stick of Truth, he can do what he wants.
Damn it! There's got to be another way into this rip. You've nowhere to run, Bard. Give me the Stick of Truth. Take it from me if you can, Wizard King. Step forward now and fulfill your 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 destiny.
As the two factions battle, Douchebag manages to get to Jimmy and defeats him.
The stick is ours! Yay!
They retrieve the stick and return it to Cooper Keep. As the day ends, the kids go to their house to sleep. As Douchebag is sleeping, he is woken up by a blue light coming from his window. Visitors peek in the doorway. And he is abducted. After the aliens abduct him, he realizes that the other people of the town are being anally probed. The aliens hook him up to a machine and begin probing him. After breaking their anal probes and getting one stuck in his anus, he meets Randy Marsh, who is similarly being probed. After breaking free and being guided by Randy, the two are free and escape. However, while escaping, you take out the pilots of the ship, which results in it crashing into South Park Mall, letting out a green toxin. The government quickly covers up the crash site, under the guise of a new Taco Bell being constructed in the town.
Yes? At what location? How many people in the town? Get in there and cover it up. This could change everything. Get everyone moving. We've got another UFO crash.
After you wake up from the night, now with a satellite dish in your anus, you go to leave your house when you're cut off by Cartman. He puts on the news and reveals that the elves cheated and took the stick at night. In preparation to start a full war with the elves, you are ordered to recruit the goth kids, which requires passing a series of tests, looking goth, being a nonconformist, and dancing like a goth. While trying to look goth, however, you are trapped by the elves and are summoned to their kingdom. Once arrived, You realize that Kyle is the king, and Stan is his second in command, and that Cartman is hiding the stick of truth, which is cheating.
Cartman is the one you should be fighting against. He's hiding the stick, which is cheating, and acting all betrayed and sad to get you to recruit more people for him.
We tracked a Twitter raven who says you are currently trying to recruit the Goths for the wizard. Go recruit them, but bring them to us. Then we can ransack Cartman's stupid kingdom and get the stick back once and for all. I'm trusting you to do what's right. And kid, if you betray us, we'll tell everyone you're a butthole.
The player character then goes on a series of quests for the elves, such as tearing down the KKK banners around the neighborhood, while proving himself a nonconformist by holding up an offensive sign at the PTA meeting. The player is stopped by Randy Marsh and coerced into finding out the truth behind the mysterious new Taco Bell. To aid them, Randy teaches the sneaky squeaker a directed fart for distracting enemies and sneaking past them.
You see that? I distracted you. Distracting your opponents is key to battle. Hey. Folks, there's nothing to be concerned with here. Absolutely nothing out of the ordinary is going on.
The player infiltrates the construction site and discovers that the green toxin that has leaked into the sewer systems turns whatever it touches or whoever ingests it into end zombies.
We got a guy out here asking a lot of questions. It turns things into Nazi zombies. Here we go again. God damn it. I'm so tired of Nazi zombies. It's so overused. If the wrong person gets their hands on that green toxin, it could totally spread it. We have a big problem.
All right, we're gonna have to completely obliterate everything in a 3-block radius. Find locations for the bombs and bury it all. Then make up a fake story about an earthquake.
The government is planning to blow up 3 blocks in an attempt to contain it, passing off the demolition as an earthquake. One of the agents decides to leave the recorder with the entire meeting on the table,
So nobody ever hears what was said in this meeting. Yes, good idea.
unguarded, and the player takes it back to Randy. As they leave, the end zombies escape and begin terrorizing the townsfolk. In true South Park form, few seem to notice or really mind. Back at the PTA meeting, Randy and the other adults are horrified at learning that 3 blocks are going to be blown up.
Story about an earthquake.
They're gonna just blow up 3 blocks?
Sons of bitches. You sons of bitches! What gives them the right? I knew there was more to this.
As Randy had not rewound far back enough, he assumes the ploy is to make space for a mega Taco Bell and knows nothing about the end zombies.
Doritos Locos Tacos thing, Taco Bell thinks they can do whatever they want.
Well, not here. Not in our town.
He takes a photo of the player holding up the Goth Kids sign and sends it to the player's phone as evidence. Once the player has impressed the Goth Kids and earned their loyalty, you then have an option of recruiting the Goths for either Cartman, EPIC, or Kyle, elves. Whichever side you choose leads to an all-out assault on the school to retrieve the stick of truth, culminating in a one-on-one duel between either Kyle or Cartman. The player has a choice of remaining loyal to their faction, or betraying them by fighting their own leader. Both faction leaders attempt to destroy the player by blowing them away, Kyle with a leaf blower, Cartman with his farts ignited with a lighter, but the player's exceptional control over their anus overpowers them. Whichever faction wins, the leader orders the Goth Kids to check the inside of the other faction leader's desk. Only the desks don't have insides, just tabletops.
Goth Kids, take the stick from inside his desk. Victory is ours!
Hey, wait a minute. Our desks don't have insides.
What?
Desks at this school just have tabletops.
One of the Goths notices there is writing on one of the desks.
Over here. This desk has writing on it.
Check my locker. The boys figure out it's Clyde's desk and head to his locker, where they discover a laptop. Through it, Clyde reveals that he has stolen the stick of truth and is raising an army of darkness to destroy the Earth.
Clyde! He took the stick!
While you've all been busy fighting amongst yourselves, I have built a kingdom beyond your comprehension. I prayed for a way to destroy you all, and the solution came crashing down from the heavens.
Oh no, it's more of that green stuff!
With what I have found, I shall raise an army of the dead. raise an entire army of darkness and kill the Earth!
To make matters worse, he disbands the human and drow elf kingdoms and strips their leaders of their power. The boys rush to Clyde's house and discover he has constructed a gigantic treehouse fortress in his backyard.
Come and get it, losers!
And staffed it with his army of darkness, the vamp kids and emo kids alongside the end zombies. Craig is also revealed to have joined, as Cartman no longer holds any authority over him. The boys get ready to storm Clyde's keep, but are revealed to their horror that it is bedtime once more.
Clyde, it's past your bedtime!
Okay, coming, Dad.
The player returns home once more. During the night, underpants gnomes arrive in his room to steal his underwear.
Time to go to work, work all night, search for underpants, hey. We won't stop until we have underpants, yum tum yummy tum hey. Time to go to work all night, search for underpants, hey. We won't stop until we have underpants, yum tum yummy tum hey. Oh shit, he's awake!
But unfortunately, the player sneezes, causing the gnomes to panic, who then try to kill him.
Shit, he's too big! We can't beat him! Well, if you can't beat him, shrink him! Go ahead, Warlock!
Failing the first time because the player is too large, they get a warlock gnome to shrink him. The new kid goes in pursuit of the gnome wizard.
Holy shit, run!
Eventually ending up in their parents' room.
I just sometimes feel like we should tell him the truth.
Why? So he can relive it all in his head? It's better that he can't remember.
But if he really has this gift, he's going to discover it again on his own anyway.
His parents discuss the reason they moved to South Park. The new kid has a special gift that the government is interested in using as a weapon. The gnome wizard climbs onto the new kid's parents' bed, and the player battles him there. After thoroughly beating up the wizard, he relents, gives the player his shrinking powder, and explains they were only stealing underwear to stop the alien goo. Fortunately, the new kid wakes up in his bed the next morning, completely fine. On Facebook, Kyle calls a meeting of both the elves and the humans, pleading them to join forces. The KKK reacts to this idea with revulsion, and Cartman the usual jabs at Kyle, but Kyle breaks up the fight by saying that if they don't, the world would be overrun by Clyde's army of end zombies. As most of their forces had been stolen by Clyde, Kyle proposes recruiting the pirates, the Federation, and the girls to bolster their numbers.
Give it back! Give it back! Why don't you make us? That's my Justin Bieber toy. Not anymore, it's not.
The boys send the player to recruit the girls, as he has some mysterious ability to gain Facebook friends at a rate never seen before.
What is this? The boys want us to play with them? I do owe you one. I can take you to the girls, but I don't think they'll be very willing to play with boys.
At the girls' HQ, the player is asked to figure out if one of the girls' members is responsible for spreading sordid rumors about another's being at the abortion clinic.
Sparkle, Millie Larson has the floor. If it pleases and Sparkles, I move that we vote immediately on the urgent matter involving Monica Ryland. All right, new kid, look. There are terrible rumors going around town that our good friend Allie Nelson was spotted at the abortion clinic. I have never been to the abortion clinic. I'm not a whore. We aren't sure, but we think the girl spreading the rumors about Allie is Monica Ryland. And then she has the gall to act all nice to me. We have to know for sure if Monica Ryland is a two-faced bitch or not. So, we're gonna send Monica a Facebook page with your picture, then tell her that you're Bebe's boyfriend from Lakewood, and you want to meet her and ask her what the best thing to get Bebe for her birthday would be, and see if Monica tries to hit on you at all, because that way we can see if Monica is a manipulative bitch.
The ploy involves the new kid pretending to be Bebe's boyfriend, and seeing if the suspect flirts with him, proving she is the perp.
What's the big idea trying to fuck my girlfriend? Nothing to say, huh? Well, maybe you'll understand this.
Douchebag then fights the girl's boyfriend, and the girl is revealed to be not the suspect, and Douchebag has to go to the abortion clinic and get the records himself.
The chair, and this won't take long at all. Hey, little young to be having an abortion, aren't we? It's okay, we have a booster seat.
After performing an abortion on Randy, the abortion clinic gets invaded by zombie fetuses.
I'm just here for an operation. Oh, there you are, doctor. I'm ready when you are.
After Douchebag fights the fetuses, he then starts to fight Khloe Kardashian's giant aborted fetus and retrieves the document. However, the documents are in French and thus he has to go to Canada by using a fake passport.
Cinq femmes ont subi un envoûtement. What language is that? It's some kind of strange Orcish. I've seen this language before. In the kingdom to the north.
Whoa, the kingdom to the north.
Whatever's written on these documents is somehow the key to us recruiting the girls to our army. Is that what you're trying to tell us, new kid? Come on, spit it out. Getting that document translated isn't going to be easy. To breach the kingdom to the north, you will have to assume another identity. Your name is no longer Commander Douchebag. It is now Larry Babinski from Cleveland.
In the photo dojo, the Clark is revealed to be a pedophile while the real Clark is beaten up, and Douchebag fights the pedophile and goes to Canada.
That's great. Okay, smile. Do you have anything else you could wear? Could you try something else on? No. Tell you what, how about just no shirt at all? Let's try that. Wow, good job, kid. You're quite the fighter. All right, let's get this over with. Say cheese.
Congrats, kid. You have your first passport.
In Canada, the prince asks you to kill the bishop and take his balls as proof so he can free the Prime Minister of Montreal to translate the documents. You can kill the bishop or let him go and take dire pig testicles instead.
Sorry, but I don't know what this says. I've seen this language before, but I believe it's only spoken in a specific part of Canada. I suggest you travel west of here and seek out the Earl of Winnipeg. Je suis libre! Je suis libre! Oh. N'avez-vous besoin de collectibles traduites? Ok. Cela c'est traduit par cela, cela c'est traduit par cela. Voilà! Bonjour! Merci beaucoup!
See, right here it says that 5 women were at the clinic that day. And right there it says Nancy Turner, 3:30 p.m.
That's Heidi's mom! So Heidi Turner was the two-faced bitch!
When the documents are translated, the culprit is revealed to be Heidi Turner, who then apologizes and the girls agree to be recruited. They then launch the attack on Clyde's fortress.
Elves and humans, today we fight as one!
What we do here now will be written and sung about on YouTube for days to come.
Let us besiege the army of darkness with the courage of dragons! Let us delve their dungeon with swords and sorcery!
Let us charge our shields and use photon torpedoes to vaporize the Klingons!
After infiltrating the fortress and defeating Craig, the kids encounter Randy, who informs them that the government has placed a snuke, an ass nuke, inside Mr. Slave's anus to destroy South Park and it can only be deactivated by abortion. Douchebag uses the gnome dust to enter Mr. Slave's anus and after having to fight many adversaries, including zombie bacterias, the Sparrow Prince and 2 SWAT officers, he gets to the snuke and aborts it with Jimmy's help, saving the town from destruction. After exiting Mr. Slave's body through his mouth, Douchebag and the boys go to Clyde's throne room. They confront him and demand the stick to be returned, but Clyde, thinking the goo is taco green sauce, uses the green goo to revive Chef as a zombie.
I've got another surprise for you.
I'm gonna make love to you, woman.
After Douchebag defeats him, Clyde decides to stop playing and Cartman retrieves the stick and kicks Clyde off the treehouse. As the kids celebrate their victory and the new kid is declared King Douchebag, the government appears and the chief agent reveal that they know Douchebag, his real name being Dovahkian, and that they have been looking for him due to his special ability to make Facebook friends faster than anyone. The chief agent takes the stick and after the kids reveal its power, the agent keeps it for himself and tries to persuade Douchebag to join him to be the ruler of the universe. Douchebag refuses, but Kenny betrays his friends and joins the agent. Enraged, the kids attack Kenny, who uses the green goo and becomes a zombie to be more powerful. As all his companions are forced out of battle, Douchebag and the others see that Kenny is unbeatable, so Cartman tells Douchebag to break the oath he sworn the first day he came to South Park, never fart on a man's balls. Cartman holds Kenny from behind and Douchebag uses a fart on Kenny's balls, which causes a white flash that expands over South Park. curing everyone from the end zombie virus.
What? We're back to normal. We're cured!
You're all better now, Daddy.
That's right, son. The Dragonborn must have farted on a princess's balls.
As South Park is reconstructed, the boys and Douchebag realize how far the battle for the stick has gotten and decide to end the game by throwing the stick to a lake.
You guys sure about this?
There's no other way. It drove our friend to madness and nearly killed us all.
As they decide what to play next, they ask what Douchebag wants to play. Douchebag says, "Screw you guys, I'm going home," and leaves.
Wow, what a dick.